Namaste. My name is Rui Zimmerer. I'm International Meditation Master. Today I want to speak about the episode 38, A Glimpse of the Lord, or the Kailash Chora. So I desired for years to do a Kailash Chora. Then I asked myself, was it an ego trip or challenge or spiritual desire? So we have to check it. The Kailash Chora is the most famous pilgrimage for the Hindus and Tibetans. For the Hindus represents Mount Kailash, Mount Meru, the place where the God Shiva lives. It is not allowed to climb Mount Kailash, so the pilgrims go around Kailash, which is called Kailash Chora. Okay. The stunning altitude is on the pilgrimage track mainly between 5,200 meter and 5,700 meter altitude, and the Chora is about 50 kilometers long. So in any case, not easy to do for normal people. For Tibetans, they don't care when they live on a high altitude. Finally, I booked the Kailash Chora and we drove with a bus from Kathmandu to Dunche, the starting point of the Kailash Chora trek. I repeated always in my mind the famous Shiva mantra and got blissful. Sometimes I cried for Shiva, awesome experience. Also Namah Shivaya is a famous Shiva mantra. Just before we arrived, there was a terrible accident just in front of us. A car passed by our bus and crashed with a speed of 80 kilometers in another car. Both cars were destroyed and one car flipped upside down, totally destroyed. I just saw a hand hanging out of the car that flipped upside down. Nobody wanted to help. I shouted, "Stop, I have to help," and the guy tried to stop me. The driver of the flipped car was mooring. The roof was nearly flat to the level of the crashed front of the car. Is he still alive? How to get him out of the car? We tried many ways, nothing worked out, and we were desperate. Finally, I got the idea to remove the plastic from the inside the door. Then we got him out, nursed him, his shoulder and some ribs were broken, severe head injuries. Still he could breathe. Luckily he had survived and there was no other person inside the car. Okay, then we continued our drive to Dunche. I took my pilgrimage seriously and meditated in the morning and night, repeating the name Shiva mantra with every step that I took. The first day we trekked from 4,600 meters to 5,200 meters and 20 kilometer length we had to trek, and the last 5 kilometers was so exhausting I had to reduce my speed. My 60-kilogram backpack made it even worse. I enjoyed the beautiful mountain area even more my rests. On this day was the Tibetan Saga Festival and 1,000 Tibetan pilgrims were doing the trek, and that was so motivating. So on the second day we stayed at the monastery to trek close to the Kailash and touch the Kailash instead of continuing with the Chora. Unexpected, this day became the highlight for most tourists and pilgrims. Just when I started, I was so overwhelmed by love that I cried incredible. And all people who touched the Kailash had a high spiritual experience regardless if they had faith or not. That is, I've visited so many holy places. Such experience was so awesome, no? And a life-changing event for many people. No? A friend of mine took a stone from Kailash and brought that to our guest house for the people who could not touch Kailash. One Indian woman cried when he gave her the stone and saw me. Just to touch the stone of the Kailash such huge impact. No? She decided that we couldn't bring the stone home and should give the stone back, so we didn't. Half of our group could not continue the Chora because they suffered from symptoms of altitude sickness and went back, and one woman rode a horse to the 5,007 meter high pass. This 5,000 meter high pass got steeper and steeper, and I switched to snail gear, stopped every 5 minutes. The backpack drew me back. Still, it was not as hard as the Tornach Pass because I trained every morning on the treadmill. Our group and guide supported me a lot and thought I could do that, so I did. I lost 5 kilogram body weight because I could not get my raw food and could not eat much dried fruits and ground nuts. The digestion didn't work properly at high altitude, hard to sleep, congestion of the nose, other the body is suffering quite a lot. No? I had the fortune to complete the Chora. The Tibetans need only 1 day to complete the Chora, and we needed 4 days, including touching the Kailash. I think everybody should be well trained before starting the Chora. From 8 people, only 3 could do it. No? Think this over. Even the Nepalis could not do it in our group. This means these 3 Nepalis. You have to train your body before, and then you can do it. It will be an unforgettable experience, a lifetime experience. For sure we don't get holier, but a glimpse of the Lord will be worth it. And you strengthen your perseverance and stamina. Regardless how difficult it is, you learn to do it in baby steps when there is no other choice. And it is for the body, mind, a good experience. And I thought there is nothing, especially on this Chora, I was damn wrong. Thank you that I could speak about this, and bye.